I just want to thank everybody for coming here, everybody who traveled far. I appreciate just everybody. I appreciate both of our parents for helping to make this day possible and helping out in any way that Autumn allowed you to. This whole day was built by her, and she's been working on it for over a year, and best day of my life.
During a wedding, all the parents get special moments with their kids. My dad got to walk me down the aisle in his father-daughter dance. Trish and Brett got to walk Zach down the aisle. Trish got a first look, and both our dads had speeches, so I wanted to give my mom the special moment that she so deserves. Through the years, you have watched me grow up and become the person I am today. I recently realized I have got to watch you grow too, into quite possibly the greatest mom. I honestly would not be here today without you and your endless love and support. I hope that someday, maybe when I have a little girl of my own, I can look back on my life and know that I was even half of the mom that you are to your kids. So here's to the woman who taught me to dance even when life just isn't going your way.
It is truly an honor to stand in front of you both today. I've had the privilege of watching your relationship flourish into a beautiful Christ-centered bond. Zach and Autumn, as I stand here before you today, I say with full confidence, I've bared witness to your love and the ripple it creates.
Go forward. Sit.
Zachary Thomas Ford, I have spent my entire life waiting for this day to come with anticipation of who I would be standing next to on my wedding day. You are the love that came without warning and swept me away when I least expected it. We went from being two complete strangers to you being the first person I thought of when I woke up and the last before I went to sleep at night. I never told you, but from the moment we had our first real conversation at work, I had an overwhelming feeling of comfort come over me. I knew that in that moment, you felt like home for me and that it was it. I love you beyond measure, Zachary Thomas, and I can't wait to start our life together. I am beyond excited for this next chapter and to see us fulfill God's plans hand in hand. This is just the beginning of our story, but I can feel in my bones God has so much in store for you and I.
Autumn, I can't believe that this day is finally here. From the first time I saw you to the first full shift we worked together, I knew there was just something so special about you. Getting to know you, being able to love you, grow with you, has been one of the greatest things that I've been able to experience in my life. I vow to be by your side, no matter what may come. I am your partner, and whatever you go through, so do I. God brought you into my life, and I will do everything I can to honor that. You are the most precious thing in my life, and I will love you forever.
What?
Marriage gives permanent structure to a couple's love. Marriage is telling the person you love that you aren't going anywhere, and that's a powerful commitment for two people to make to one another. A good marriage must be built on the foundation of this commitment. It means the little things are just as important as the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you once a day. It's never going to sleep angry, and standing together and facing the world and speaking words of appreciation, demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It's having the capacity to forgive and forget. Having considered all these things, Zach, do you take Autumn in the presence of these witnesses and according to the laws of the state to be your lawfully wedded wife? Will you love her, comfort her, honor her, keep her, and forsake her? Forsake all others as long as you both shall live.
I do.
Autumn, do you take Zach in the presence of these witnesses and according to the laws of the state to be your lawfully wedded husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honor him, keep him, and forsake all others as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Zach, take this ring and place it upon the finger of your bride and say to her after me. I, Zach, with this ring, choose you, Autumn, to be my wife, and closest friend. Today I choose you, to have and to hold, from this day forward, and by this act, declare my commitment to you. Autumn, take this ring and place it upon the finger of Zach and say to him after me. I, Autumn, with this ring, choose you, Zach, to be my husband, and closest friend. Today I choose you, to have and to hold, from this day forward, and by this act, declare my commitment to you. Zach and Autumn, just as these rings surround your fingers, so you are
There we go.
to surround each other's lives with the love of Jesus. I challenge you to wear these rings as a symbol of your unending love and commitment to each other. Zach and Autumn, God is going to do amazing things for you in this next season of life. Since you have made these commitments before God and these witnesses, by the authority of the Word of God and the Church of Jesus Christ and the laws of the state of Iowa, I declare that Zach and Autumn are husband and wife. Zach, you may kiss your bride. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Zach Ford.
So Zach is quite like me, don't talk a lot. So he comes over and he just, I don't really know how to say this, but I want to marry your daughter. I was like, nope. I said, no, I'm just kidding. I said, are you sure? And it takes a strong person to come and ask the father of the bride for marriage. Congratulations, Zach.
When Zach was a little kid, he'd be doing karate kicks, being a superhero off the couch, and you knew he was all in, being that superhero. Then, when he found God, he wanted to tell everybody about God. He found us our church that his sisters go to, and we go to today. And then he brought Autumn over to us. It didn't take me very long to figure out that she was all in. Look at this place. She did it all. So the whole moral of my story here is that when two people that love each other, that are 100% into God, that they submit themselves, that there's endless supply of what's going to happen next in your life. And I get a front row seat to watch that. I love you guys.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Drew. I'm Zach's cousin, but he's always felt like an older brother to me. I got his hand-me-downs. He introduced me to the cool video games my mom wouldn't let me play. And most importantly, he's always been there for me when I needed him. Growing up, I always idolized Zach. I thought he was the coolest guy ever. Zach has a lot of great qualities, but what I admire most about him is how deeply he loves his family and friends. It's unmatched, and it truly doesn't go unnoticed. And Autumn, I still remember meeting you for the first time. I was at one of my basketball games, and I was pleasantly surprised to see you sitting next to Zach. You may have just became family today, but you felt like family for way longer. I love both you guys, and I can't wait to see what God has in store for your future.
I know it's kind of crazy to think about how we started out to where we are today, the kind of friendship with the definition of always being able to pick up right where we left off. Or I never would have thought meeting a random girl in the same CNA class would turn into the friendship that we have made today. I never truly have seen Autumn this happy though. And man, oh man, does she deserve this happiness that she is getting. I'd say she truly did find her best friend, but no one can ever take that title from me. Sorry, Zach. But all jokes aside, she really did find her soulmate and the one who makes her so happy, the best version of herself, and loves her exactly how she deserves to be loved, and I couldn't ask for anything more for her. Can't wait to see the life that you two build together. I'm so happy for the both of you and wish you nothing but the best, a lifetime of happiness and love. Cheers to the Fords.